President, I'm delighted to rise with my colleague, Saxby-Chambliss, Senator Chambliss from Georgia, and pay tribute to my friend, Dr. Bruce Grube. And a lot of times we stand on the floor and say, my friend, when it's really a passing statement. Well, it's not for me. I met Dr. Grube in 1999 when he was named the 11th president of Georgia Southern University, and I was just with him as recently as commencement last year. He is a great leader in education in our state, and he will be missed, but he is both remembered and revered, and there are three reasons I'd like to talk about in his distinguished career. Number one, he did what is most important for college presidents to do. He raised the endowment of the university in a decade. In fact, he doubled the endowment of the university in a decade. And because of that, as Senator Chambliss said, he doubled the number of scholarships going out to deserving Georgians to come to Georgia Southern University. That's number one. Number two, as a former chairman of a state board of education and one whose passion is education, I loved what Dr. Grube did when he put in the first-year experience program at Georgia Southern University, a program designed to make the first-year experience a lasting experience so student retention improved at Georgia Southern and more kids who entered graduated. And since the inception of that program, retention at Georgia Southern University has gone from 66% of the freshman class to 81% of the freshman class. 4 out of 5 retaining and returning and getting their degree at Georgia Southern University. And third, you know, among everything else that a president of a university does in terms of responsibility, it's so important that they outreach to the community. And when you go to Bullock County in Statesboro, Georgia, if you're at Snooki's restaurant for breakfast, Dr. Grube is there. If you're on campus in the middle of the day interacting with students under the shade of a Georgia pine tree, Dr. Grube is there. If there's a charitable or a benefit program in Bullock County, Dr. Grube is there. He is the face of Georgia Southern University, and he will be missed, but only for a year, because after a brief sabbatical, he comes back to teach political science at Georgia Southern University. He returns to his roots, established in his doctorate degree at the University of Texas in political science, and carried on for years to come as a professor of political science, a distinguished professor of political science at Georgia Southern University. So I am proud to rise with my colleague, Senator Chambliss, pay tribute to a great Georgian, a great educator, and my personal friend, Dr. Bruce Grube. And I yield back my time and suggest the absence of a quorum.
The clerk will call the roll.